Hello, all you YouTube video watchers. This is Mr. Gibson Guy back with you. Thank you for turning on my new video. I'm going to do something today that I don't usually do. Normally on a video I kind of make an outline and then I just go into it. But today I had a lot of points that I wanted to make all in a certain direction. And so I actually wrote out a script for this one. So I'm going to present this on a script for you, and I'm going to read like I'm not reading, I hope. But the important part is not me doing it, it's the words, what's being said. And I want to ask if you listen to this and you agree with what I'm saying, you kind of feel the same way, that please share the video with friends of yours, because I think some things need to be heard by more people. Anyway, the title here is High Ammo Prices Are Backdoor Gun Control. The original idea of a representative form of national government was that a majority of the citizens would elect representatives who would address the concerns of the majority and pursue actions to enshrine those concerns into laws. This was by design a very slow and deliberate process meant to weed out and discard bad ideas before they would be canonized in law. While Republicans claim to revere our Constitution and endeavor to work within its deliberative framework, Democrats constantly rail against constitutional constraints and continually seek to circumvent constitutional safeguards by inventing a series of emergencies or crises requiring immediate actions beyond the scope of our Constitution. Democrats also seek to avoid all transparency, concealing their true aims from the voters, as in House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's statement about the Affordable Care Act. We have to pass this bill so we can see what's in it. So much for transparency. Okay. Ironically, two of the most central and immediate agenda items of the radical left are unrestricted abortions and totally restricted firearms policy. Notice how they go two different ways there. The radical left is continually seeking to disarm all law-abiding citizens, at the same time removing all constraints on the lawless. As violent crime is continuing to spiral out of control in many of our big cities, more and more Americans are exercising their Second Amendment rights to bear arms and defend themselves and their families from a growing crowd of violent predators. So many Americans have turned to self-defense gun ownership that passage of national gun control laws has become an impossibility. There are too many pro-gun people for it to ever pass. Good. But the radical left will not be deterred. They are constantly seeking alternative means of accomplishing their goal. And if we wish to maintain our freedom, we must be constantly vigilant of their tricks. The most recent of the periodic ammo shortages in America has mostly run its course. But while most calibers of ammo are once again available on store shelves, the prices are remaining at sky-high ammo shortage levels. To understand why product can readily be available but prices remain prohibitive, we need to look at recent policy changes at the biggest civilian ammo retail outlet, Walmart. That's what we're getting at here. Sam Walton started the push to take his chain store national and challenge Kmart back in the 1980s. Kmart was the biggest discount retail department store at the time, selling mostly made in Japan products. Walmart answered with a patriotic Buy American theme. American flags appeared on tags and signs. The motto of the day was, "Where possible, we proudly sell made in USA products." And it worked. American consumers flocked to Buy American at Walmart. And soon, Kmart's were fading away. With Kmart in the rearview mirror, Walmart was free to expand unchallenged. The Buy American theme ran its course, and it was all but forgotten by now. There are now few domestically manufactured goods for Walmart to sell, and most of what remains would be found in the sporting goods department. Guns and ammo are two of the products still produced in the USA and still highly sought after all around the world. We make the best, everybody wants them. But gradually, Walmart has been eliminating these American-made products from their shelves. Another paragraph. Company officials may insist their evolving anti-gun policy is not a knee-jerk response to woke cancel culture demands, but let's take a look at what Walmart has been doing. Walmart stocks different merchandise in different states and different markets. Here in Florida, Walmart was stocking long guns, but handguns went away long ago. Handguns were sold in Georgia some time ago, but I have not been through the Peach State in a long time, in recent years, to see if handguns are still available there. So while handguns left Walmart shelves, the store still supports rifles and shotguns, but no longer sells handguns, which are used primarily for self-defense. Let's be honest about it. Perhaps out of guilt, Walmart continued to sell pistol ammo for those customers who had bought handguns before. Anybody want ice cream? Next we had Parkland. Jared Loeffner, former Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School dropout, went to Dick's Sporting Goods in nearby Coral Springs. Oh, thank goodness he's gone. And purchased an AR-15. Loeffner had been in numerous brushes with the Broward Sheriff's Office and had been long ago banned from the school, but due to a policy promoted by the Obama administration, Loeffner's criminal record, which would have prevented him from buying a firearm, was concealed. So he ended up buying a gun that he never should have been able to buy. And here's a fun fact from Florida. There are over 30 Walmart stores in deep blue Broward County. Only one Walmart in Broward has a gun counter. There are at least 7 Walmart stores within 10-mile radius of Douglas High School. The Walmart right down the street from Douglas is the only Walmart that has never had an ammo counter, and yet it's right next door to where the shooting took place. Shortly after the Parkland shooting, Walmart announced they would no longer sell semi-automatic AR-15s or semi-automatic AK-47 platform. Loeffner didn't even own an AK-47, but apparently Walmart's official stance was Kalashnikov's rifle was guilty because it had faced off against Stoner's rifle on the battlefield in Southeast Asia 50 years ago. That's corporate reasoning at its finest, isn't it? Why else? No, it makes no sense. Next, we had COVID and the government effort to close down small business and funnel all customers through the doors to Walmart. Empty store shelves, no more toilet paper, and shortages of everything was the order of the day. And the first move by Walmart was to dismantle their gun counters, lock up inventory, and announce they would no longer stock ammo for handguns, ARs, or AKs. That's the first thing I would do. Ironically, once again, we have a lot of irony here. 5.56 and 223, which is used. Can't read my writing. Which is used in varmint rifles like the Ruger Mini 14, was banned from shelves. Likewise, 7.62 by 39 was also banned. This is bizarre because less powerful .22 rimfire ammo and more powerful .30-30, 30-06, 308, 300 blackout, on, and other hunting calibers are still readily available, along with a wide variety of shotgun shells. Only some rifle cartridges were banned. Less powerful and more powerful, they still sell them. What is the logic? Is there any? So at this point, we clearly observe Walmart has a Swiss cheese marketing policy for the poor folks running the sporting goods counter. I have talked to them, and they are demoralized and just feel bad for the customers. Walmart wanted that mantle as the #1 discount retailer, and we gave it to them, only to have Walmart sell us out. They insist they have not sold out to the radical left, but their completely incomprehensible firearms and ammo policies just happen to align perfectly with the goal of the radical left. Let's review. Walmart dropped handgun sales. Handguns are used primarily for self-defense. Nearly half of all handgun sales in recent years have been to women. So why is Walmart so opposed to self-defense for law-abiding citizens? Walmart dropped AR and AK platform rifles, but they still sell less powerful .22 rifles, and they still sell much more powerful hunting rifles. Only those rifles were dropped, something on the lower end. What is that for? Walmart dropped ammo that is chambered by AR and AK rifles, but that ammo is also chambered by other guns. Those guns can't get ammo. And Walmart dropped all ammo for handguns except for .22 rimfire. Don't sell handguns, don't sell handgun ammo anymore, except for .22. Walmart has discontinued the sale of the rifle, now this is a good point, of the rifles that Zelensky has been distributing to the Ukrainian citizens to fight off Russian invaders. It's good enough for the Ukrainians, but Walmart won't sell them to Americans. That says something. The American shooting community has weathered many ammo shortages, gun and magazine bans, and plenty of legal infringements on our Second Amendment right to keep and bear arms. Until now, Walmart has been there with us, but this time they have abandoned America and Americans. With their huge reach, they have sold us the ammo we need to practice and train, and so more and more Americans can enjoy shooting sports and be prepared to defend themselves and their families. Walmart is well aware that hunting comprises a tiny fraction of the shooting community. Stop playing the game that you were there for hunters. The market is target shooting, competitive shooting, out in the woods plinking, self-defense training, and good fellowship. Only Walmart, with their economy of scale, can jump back into this expanding American-based market and make shooting affordable for all Americans. It's not going to be affordable as long as Walmart stays out of the market for all the ammunition that we want to buy. They control it. The woke liberals are trying to please, this is to Walmart. The woke liberals you are trying to please have nothing to do with your store. They hate you. They don't like you, Walmart. They have nothing but contempt. All of us long-term customers made you #1, but we will not be stabbed in the back forever. So always keep in mind who put you where you are, Walmart. Or you will find out how it felt for Kmart. So please share this video, and thank you for tuning in.
soul. Reached old man out, told us the walls would close in on Trump, and after that then they'd remove him. But Mueller couldn't find any evidence, couldn't get Trump, so they went after my pants. He's the hero, he's the reason why the left is losing everywhere that they try. We're still the owner of the land of the free. Maintaining freedom is our responsibility. We've got to join together to save this land. Join our hands together and make our stand. So everybody, now's the time to decide. Will freedom live or will you let freedom die? Trump investigates the Russia hoax. It's looking bad for all the Democrat votes. Now Adam Schiff has to lie about his lies, and this is really where democracy dies. And Durham team are moving up the chain, and Clinton's lawyers, they have nothing to gain. So they'll flip all the way up to the top. Until he gets her, this is not going to stop. Trump is the hero of the common man. Bring down big government, we know he can. We'll win the battle and forever be free. Defeat the enemies of liberty. So everybody join me in this song. Sing it loud and long and sing it strong. Decide that everyone must hear it now. This song of hope and glory never to bow. Democrats investigate everything. Stormy Daniels, Michael Cohen, Mike Flynn. But no election audit, it cannot be. Close your eyes, move on, there's nothing to see. Joe Biden ran his campaign from underground. No rallies, his supporters won't make a sound. Dominion voting systems will get it done. We're harvesting and millions make voting fun. That exposes their lies, because the truth opens up everyone's eyes. They're going to expose so that we all can see. Their goal is to take freedom from you and me. The Bezos Waffle in the New York Times is propaganda not worth one skinny dime. We don't want fake news, we want only the facts. We're turning in backwards and then to newsmax. Trump is the hero, he's the man of the hour. He's not a rhino, he's a political Jack Bauer. He takes no salary, he won't take a cent. Nobody else in special interest can make a dent. He took this job to the corruption out. He made them kick and scream and yell and shout. He went to Washington and exposed them all, and now they're